So we're in Clovis, California, and we just came out and took a look at a new, or not a new, but it's a repair flange that the homeowner would like to use to try and get this toilet back in working order. The old one's sitting in the trash can right here. You can see it's corroded, so whoever said it didn't get enough wax in there, and then of course the water got through and corroded that away. The problem they're having is the existing screws that came out of there. You can see one sitting right there. Those are Tapcon screws. We use those as well. Those are I believe the 1/4 inch, and looks like they're about 2 inches to 2.5 inches long. It's kind of mushy on this side and pretty good bite over there. What we recommend is moving up to the 5/16, getting a new 1/4 inch Tapcon by 6 inch long masonry bit, or if you got one, go ahead and, it looks like the holes are lining up. Not right now. I mean, we had it in place, that flange. Go ahead and drill out the holes and see if you can get this re-anchored. I'd use, you've got the right one here, the 3 3/4, that's great. Just make sure that when you tighten it down, you don't depress this flange down into the hole, which means if you push it down too far, it's not really going to seat up against, so it's supposed to be pulling up against the bottom of this plastic right here. And I already went over this with the homeowner. You could put some wedges in here, some toilet shims to help keep this up in place. Get these bolted together, this side, make sure that it's square to the wall. And in other words, if it's 13 here to the center off of the sheetrock, make sure it's 13 here. Get it set, get it wedged, and get those screws in there. Put some little wedges in here, right here. Get your screws in there, and if it looks good, dry fit it. Test it, get some wax rings in there and mount it. So that's what we recommend for right now. They will be doing a future remodel. They were willing to go ahead with that, but they're going to take one more stab at this with some larger screws and try and get this toilet reset, because they'd rather start up stairs with the remodel. So we've recommended that, kind of talk them along the way. If you have any further questions, certainly you can reach us by phone. We can talk you through it over the phone, but that flange is still in good shape now. It's not correct by code, obviously. That is an offset flange. They're not allowed in use, but they get used all over, and they will flush. You won't have a problem with it, and you can repair this. If things go south, you've invested some time and it doesn't set right and you're having trouble, then of course, you know where we're at and what to do. But just for the sake of being able to start upstairs, I believe this is still repairable, and that's what I would do. But, it costs you a bunch of money for me to come in here and try something, and then it may not work. So homeowner's willing to take this job on, and that's great. So anyways, that's the scope of work out here. Outside of that, this service call is done.